Where are we?
Yeah.
Location ni wapi?
Konza.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Technopolis. 6 something. Yes. 180 ndo sita. Hiyo tu sasa ziko ndiko. 62 ama 60. Usimu ni 182.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
On this afternoon. So we are here at konza, technopolis, and I'm request our brother is here to tell us about this place. Then he takes us through the various steps that we expect to undertake here. So karibu sana here.
Thank you. Good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're very much welcome to Konza Technopolis. My name is Sam. I head construction and operations management. I have my colleague, architect Anna, who is in charge of physical planning. Primarily, basically, what brought us here. So today, we realized that there are several groups came at a different time. So we're just trying to do something very important. Konza is a 5,000-acre city. Get to see our experience center, and then we have one very unique facility which we get to experience is our automatic solid waste collection facility, the first of its kind in the region. And thereafter, for those who are coming to the here, that is where we'll end up at. We also have the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, where you get to appreciate part of the construction that has happened over time. I know we are pressed for time, and so we'll try to crash the program as much as possible and then allow for Q&A toward the end of the tour. So feel very much welcome on behalf of our CEO and the whole Konza management. Feel very much welcome to Konza. All the history will be given by my colleague architect Anna, which will guide you through. And then the permission, because there's a team that came earlier, we will try to take them through the other tours and then converge at the end. Please, I'd like us to be together because this is a very vast facility. And we realize that there are some people who have gotten lost, who are trying to walk through. Please use the buses. Otherwise, if you're left here, it can be a little bit difficult to know who's who and where. So without taking much time, Architect Anna, you can guide the team. And then for those who have finished the various facilities at Konza, since we may not get to the rooftop, she'll just explain to you everything. Okay?
Yeah.
Or you can decide how that goes.
Okay.
Maybe from the leaders, how much time do we have?
We had allocated 1 hour for this tour. I think if it's okay with everyone, we can still expend the 1 hour so you experience everything.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So please follow me. We're going to start with the master plan.
Agwembo wadi nayo bibi.
Baby, I'll go right.
Tena wacha wengine
Na ile niko baby, I'm pass you the lighter. Tuko wapi?
Where are we going? Which floor? Third floor.
Wengine watu wanaweza tembea tu.
Come to this side as long as there's space. Let's move because we are many. Tunaweza move huku.
Alright,
The
so-
team is big. They are still coming.
Are you sure
You
we
can
will
look
all
at my the sides, please.
Yeah,
so that
please.
we-
Not play the sides. Be
Can we move to the side?
as long as you're
so
not
that we
short.
create space for more people.
Let's move. The tall ones can move.
Even you
Can move
can
behind
move from
the
the
tall
side.
ones.
Alright, are we all? Yeah.
Actually, you see it better from here, from where I am.
Yeah, it's clearer from that side. Because of the
Because of the
reflection.
light.
Reflection.
Yeah, I think we are all here. So we have our principal planner to take us through the konza 5,000 master plan. Maslin, take it over.
Thank you. My name is Planner Maslin, as you've heard. And I'm going to take you through this. This is a konza, 5,000 acres. That side is Nairobi. This side is Mombasa, for your orientation. And you came in through this gate. Where is it? Yeah, here. You came in through this entrance over here. So we have used what we call stitch and band model. So our plan looks like someone who is weaving a basket, with the first band being commercial. The buildings with red top, that is commercial development. They're going to be the tallest buildings as we access the city. And then we have technology, and technology is where we are actually standing. This is the building where we are, the complex, we call it konza complex. And then we have low density to the top, that is the lower buildings, and high density for the taller buildings. On this other side, we have low density. This is just G+1, single dwelling units, overlooking a golf course. I'm going to talk about the wildlife corridor. And this is still part of the technology band. Remember, Konza is a smart city, so we have allocated a lot of land for technology land use. The next band, for those of you who can be able to see, is university band, where we have those a bit low buildings over there. And that's why we have Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, KAIST, and also Riara University and Open University. For those of you on that side, you can see a small building just before the blue roof. Can you see that small building? Yeah, that is Riara University. It's still within that band. And then to the end, where we have warehouses, over there, where my friend with the phone is standing, that's the light industrial area. We don't have medium heavy industrial activities, but just light. From there, we can move to the southern part, where you can see animals. That's the wildlife area. It's 1,000 acres. When we were coming here, this was a ranch, a cattle ranch, and there were wildlife within the area. And so as we were doing our plan, we were given a condition by NEMA. You have to coexist with your neighbors that we found there. So we still coexisting with our neighbors. You'll be able to see ostriches even as you drive along. And so we have set aside 1,000 acres for them. But within 1,000 acres is a golf course. So we'll be teeing with the giraffe and the zebras, just like Vipingo. It's a very interesting concept, by the way, in a city. We are only 5,000 and 1,000 is with our wildlife, so we have only 4,000. Then we have a nature park where this big pond is. I don't know whether you've been to 8th floor. You'll be able to see a very big pond that has already been constructed. We have several of them. The rest are proposed. And this is because we experience a lot of flooding. So apart from having a very good stormwater system, we have also provided for the ponds so that we can have our aquifer being recharged, because we are using water from the boreholes, and so we need to recharge our aquifers. On utilities, we have a solar farm down there. Are you able to see that? Yeah, those, yeah, they look like blue roof. Yeah, then we have a 400 kV substation there. It's actually under construction. You guys are lucky you can be able to see it again. Beyond the blue roofs, you can be able to see that substation. And you also have a 66 kV substation next to Christ. You'll be able to see it as you'll be driving through. But you also have several other 66 kVs provided for. This is one of them. There's another one up there, distributed across the city to ensure that we have adequate electricity throughout the city. We also have a water treatment plant, the white buildings that is the highest part of the city, so that the water can at least come down by gravity. And the wastewater treatment plant, white buildings also at the lowest point. And we are treating our water to drinking standards, WHO. And that water is what we will be using for irrigation. Actually, all the parcels have irrigation water reticulated to them, so you have no excuse of doing 10% greening. That's a requirement here in Konza. Yes, it's a requirement. And for other utilities, we may not be able to see them one by one, but a very important utility here is solid waste facility. I hope you'll be able to visit it. That is where we are receiving our solid waste. Our system is underground. So we deposit the waste within the chutes that I believe you'll be able to see during your visit. Then the waste is suctioned to the facility. There are 3 of them, but this is the one that is constructed. There's another one for phase 2, another one for phase 3. And that waste moves at a speed of 72 kilometers per hour, almost the speed of a car, so that we don't have clogging within the system. What else have I not talked about? Maybe transport? No. On recreation still, we have a 160-acre stadium, which will be done to FIFA standards. And we also have a smaller one over there within the university band that will be shared by the universities. We also have different fields, fields and pocket parks, which are shared. And we also have botanical garden. I think we have one down there. And we have an arboretum up there and another botanical garden. Can I be able to see that? Yeah. So a lot of recreational spaces. That's why we say Konza is the only place where you can work, live, and play. So working, we have the offices; living, we have the residential; and then playing, we have the recreational facilities. In terms of transport, as I wind up, we have proposed SGR station that's within the buffer zone. Let me just mention at this point that apart from the 5,000 acres which belong to Konza, we've also worked with the counties around us. That side is Kajiado, this side is Machakos, and this side is Makueni. So we've worked with those 3 counties, and we've come up with a plan, the first inter-county plan in Kenya, which is 10 kilometers from the fence of Konza. So from here, 10 kilometers round. And within the buffer zone plan, that's where we have the proposal for extension of SGR from Konza. It's around 11 kilometers, and MGR, which is around 7 kilometers to the city. The MGR is terminating within the city. There's a passenger terminal there, around somewhere there. Oh, yeah. Where is it? Yeah, here, around here. And then the cargo terminals within the light industrial area. But the SGR is outside, co-located with a Tier 2 airport, or rather airstrip, but that's within the buffer zone. So the plan has been approved by Kajiado and Machakos. Makueni, we are still waiting, and if there is anyone from Makueni, so I was telling your colleagues who just left, please pass our greetings and request them to approve the plan. According to the law, we cannot implement it until it is approved by the 3 counties, unfortunately. Yeah. Any question?
Yes. And maybe if you could talk about the parking, the public mainly, and the religious center.
Sorry. 251. 254. So just for one day. So you could get my number. 76.
can just quickly start from this side.
Please, let's be one team. Let's be one team so that we are better coordinated. This is our experience center where we'll demonstrate what is smart. I know we had a session at KCC and one of the panelists said they don't really, agree to the word smart, but Konza is a smart city anyway. So I want to hand you over to our technical officer here. Please take it up.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. My name is Samuel. I work here at Smart City Solutions, and we are spearheading that aspect of a smart city in Konza. So this is our experience center. It's a space that we've designed to showcase how we are utilizing digital technologies in Konza.
Excuse me?
Yes.
They are requesting you move like this so that everybody can see.
Okay.
As in we stand on this side as it is, so that the whole of this area is open. Nobody should be behind me. So that everybody can see what is happening. It's a feedback from one of you. I don't know the lady. The lady is now okay? Yeah, so we move.
Already done in Konza. And then on the far end, we'll be able to see some of the designs that we are conceptualizing, and some of the pilot use cases that we are deploying in Konza as well as within the country. So the first book speaks of the future of Konza. This is what we envision Konza to be by 2030. So it's a digital animation that we did in around 2014, 2015. You will see some of the models that we plugged into the model. Right now they have fully been implemented. On the far end you can see the Konza building where we are and the conference facility and essential each. So that is an example of the building that we've been able to do. You'll be able to see the Konza National Data Center in this model that was plugged there as a design, and right now it's up and running as it was designed. You will be able to see the Kenya Advanced Institute of Science and Technology, the furnished apartment, water reclamation plant, and the water treatment plant. And also, yeah, that's pretty much of it. This is the Konza complex where we are in. So this gives impression or a confirmation that if some of these models were plugged in here at a design stage and we're able to see it living today, then we look at we are still on track, and we are anticipating that by 2030 we'll have some of the buildings put up, or the city will be almost or near to completion. Yeah. So this is our National Data Center. You see a number of them. Then I think we've taken time in horizontal infrastructure development. Right now, when you come to Konza, if you're doing a private investment, in your parcel you'll be able to get a termination of internet connection, water, sewage, and everything in a short time. So that is why we took time in designing phase one, so that when you come to construct, it's a plug and play. Yeah. I think we can go to the next one. Then we are always open to maybe suggestions on improvements or any comments that we could also factor. Because we're building the city for people, not, with people, not for people. So this is our data center. It's at Tier 3 certified by Uptime Institute. So at the moment we are offering infrastructure as a service solution. We are doing software as a service and platform as a service. Infrastructure as a service is whereby you come and maybe instead of building your own hosting environment, you come and purchase the complete suite of hosting. You purchase a suite of virtual machines, and you are able to host your data inside. Software as a service, they are fully baked solutions that we've deployed with our partners, and our partners is inclusive of small SMEs, students from the universities and colleges that we are bringing them on board. We incubate the innovations, and once we establish the feasibility of the solution, we are able to take it to the market. You will see at the moment we've hosted 189 plus clients, both private and public institutions. We have 100 plus key solutions and platforms that we are selling to, we are utilizing in konza and we are selling to the MDS. We have around 80 partners that are onboarded, and again we are supporting around 17 plus innovators. So those are some of the solution suites that we are offering under our data center. We can quickly see what we are doing in smart cities. So this is a digital twin that we are building. So on the other wing of this floor was the intelligent operation center. So for us to be a smart city, a smart city is run on data. So you generate data, you analyze that data, and all the decisions that you make, you are leveraging into analytics. So we build an intelligent operation center, and for all the solutions that we deployed, we are having a real-time monitoring of those solutions from the IOC. Then we decided to abstract part of the model that we have in the IOC to the center. This is a model that we are building at the moment. So this is a design of an intelligent traffic junction. So you've seen we have a number of junctions, the traffic signals. So from the command center, we're able to visualize whether a junction is up and running or whether it's down. We have
I can see the fish. Can you take a picture, please? Nipige picha hapa hivi. Huko umeniambia.
That is how smart we are trying to be, and we are advancing further to operate more initiatives in this era of AI and IoT. Yeah. Yes?
So before this project, what we are seeing here,
Sasa hiyo na tutamalizia hapa. Tuziona kila kitu. Hizo ni pamoja na
Okay, you can let me first learn.
a precise contract.
Stuck on site, or you want to require any information, or maybe somebody is trying to harass you on site, be able to quickly press the button. Immediately when you press that button, it has a camera. Then the cameras that are embedded in here, be able to see them from the command center. So able to see what is happening within that. Then on top, that I said we are using IoT technology to manage it. That's basically it.
Okay. Where this model has been transferred from, and then smart cities to the world, like I don't know, in China or another place, where we can take this model. Kenya take this model.
Where Kenya can
Yeah,
get the model.
yeah.
So right now,
What is the role model for konza?
yes, our name is, we normally call ourselves the African Silicon Savannah. So one, we are looking at what the Silicon Valley in California and what they have done. So Silicon Valley, it's a special region in California, whereby you find the giant companies that run the economy of US. So when you go to US, you won't find their big companies scattered all over. They have chosen to go and build within Silicon Valley. So why as Meta, Microsoft, Apple chose to go and to do these companies, Intel and all that, because the region, they have created a conducive environment for business. So people are guaranteed when we go to build in Silicon Valley, there's security. When we go to the ease of doing business, if you are importing or exporting or accessing Silicon Valley, you'll access it within the shortest time possible. If you need maybe research institutions, you'll find most of the research institutions they are within Silicon Valley. That is the same concept that konza abstracted to come and build. We are trying to create an hub whereby companies like Safaricom, even multinational companies, they can come and invest in konza. We'll see some of our initiatives right now. We are looking at transportation and advancement to ensure that coming to konza, living konza is very easy for you. That is why recently we got an EPZ that is just down there. Why have they chosen konza? Because they can easily access their SGR, they can easily access the airport. Two, we are looking at public safety. How do we ensure that people are safe in konza? I was giving an example. How do you convince somebody, instead of getting an affordable housing in Nairobi, to come in konza? Because konza is going to create that right environment for you to come and live in. It's a city where you can walk anytime. And I normally give an example. When you go to Nairobi right now, you'll get to Nyayo in less than 30 minutes. But navigating from Nyayo to CBD, you spend 2 or 3 hours. So those are some of the challenges that we're trying to address in konza so that we can have people to come and invest.
In your earlier speech, you said that these machines are not manufactured in Kenya.
Yes, yes.
Where they have been transferred from?
Right now, this one we're getting from China. Yes, yes.
All of them?
Yes, yes. Majority of it. Then others we got them from Italy.
Good. Thank you.
Nigga, we made it!
We here, guys.
Sema Ruto angewatengea. Angewatenga.
Watu wanaendaje kwani?
Hadi sijui. Just navigate, unatembea tu. Bora tu usikuwe far away from the convoy.
Make sure tu paliko unaona convoy.
Unaweza shangaa utatumia fare. Just walking around. Bora tu unaona huko kitu.
Kabla walk. Very healthy.
Ushaikuja huku sisi.
Fika huko.
Niaje wabuda na mazeng. Machaji na manyo.
Kuna dome pia hapa ndani tu hivi tu. Hata kaplot hivi kuna pia dome. Nitori. Hii kitu itakuwa na courses mingi sana.
Sana.
Ini 54 common units.
Tuliwahi. Auditorium kama hiyo utakaga mtu akae nyuma si mbele. Then wa join huko.
Imeandikwa lecture. Naka 54 common units.
Oh, the stairs.
zinakuja kwa next time. Zinakuja kwa next time. Ndio. Ngoja, hapo tunaona.
It's coming up in 7 days. Okay? Don't vibrate the compact. Compacts itself. Using a special construction chemical. They have it here, but what we did, we took engineers from India. We took our aggregates. We formulated our own formula for the self-compacting concrete. And now we use the self-compacting concrete. So,
All of them.
we can bring the group together.
Hello. Let's come together. He's over here.
And then we need them to remove the
Back to send them to get them to UNICEF.
yeah. That's all of it needs.
Okay, we're in the safe zone. You can remove your PPEs. This is a safe zone. We will not go into the site due to time. You can remove the PPEs, and when you're done, you can leave them on the table.
Okay. Mrudi helmet na nini hapa? Hajakunyang'anya? Hata umechoka, cheki vile narudi kwa gari, hata umeboeka. Cheki hata narudi kwa gari.